Peace. What's good, guys? How's it going? So let's talk about the first episode of Power Rangers Dino Fury. This was a very good, solid, awesome pilot episode of the series. I loved it, man. I loved it. We got straight to the point. No one was freaked out about being a Power Ranger or anything like that. Everything was just amazing, man. This was a great first episode. And I'm so ready for episode 2. I'm so ready. I wish it was Saturday, like tomorrow. Like, I wish tomorrow was Saturday. Oh, man. I'm just so happy, man. Oh, man. Like, yesterday's episode was just great. I couldn't catch it live. I had to work. So, yeah, but I was able to watch it. And it was great, man. Like when I got home from work, I watched it and I was like, dang, this is some good stuff right here. Very good stuff. I'm not going to do a play-by-play type of review. I'm just going to, just go over like the basics of what happened. So I'm not going to go scene by scene. So basically in this episode, it's called Destination Dino Hinge. So we're introduced to 3 new Rangers. We're introduced to Amelia. She's a reporter. She's into paranormal activity and researching it. So that's what she wants to do. So she wants to go to Dino Hinge to search out to see if it's real. And she's able to. Ollie is logical. He's logical, scientific, philosophical. And he helps out his mom, who's an archaeologist. So they're searching for Dino Hinge as well. And the two of them, they meet in the forest. And then we meet Zato, who is an extraterrestrial who can read their minds, which he does, and at the end of the episode, and says that he's going to train them. And so, basically, this episode was about them becoming Rangers, and I love how they mentioned in one of the fight scenes towards the end, they were fighting, I forgot what they're called, but they were fighting the monsters. And Ollie mentioned that he has a background in fencing, which is cool. And Amelia, she said that she took up karate for 3 years. And so Ollie did the same thing as well. So that was pretty cool. But, so they meet in the forest, that being Ollie and Amelia. And so they are attacked by Void Knight, whose armor is very similar to Korag from Power Rangers Mystic Force. That's immediately who came to mind when I first saw this. I was like, oh my God, this looks just like Korag, but a little bit different. So, and this basically could have been Korag 65 million years ago. It's a possibility. I mean, remember, this is the morphing grid, so I wouldn't be shocked at that. But so he's searching for the Sporix, who are basically monsters that destroyed the Red Ranger Zato's planet. So Zato is like an extraterrestrial who lost his planet, which is sad. And so they were able to release him with the help of a dinosaur cyborg named Solon. And she gives Ollie and Amelia the keys to transform them into Rangers. And they have another fight scene with Void Knight. He retreats. They're able to free the Red Ranger Zato, and then Zato gives the Rangers his backstory of what happened, how he was once a knight, and he lived in harmony with the dinosaurs and fought side by side to take down the Sporix, but they were unsuccessful, and yeah, and that was basically it. So I mean, this is a very good episode. It truly was. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. One good thing about this episode is there wasn't any comedy in this episode. This was a very serious episode, and I love it when a plot is like that. So like there was no Ben and Betty type of comedy. There was no Victor and Monty type of comedy. Nothing like that. So it was just like in your face action. We got to be introduced to 3 great characters, 3 great Rangers so far. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm definitely excited for next week's episode. I can't wait. And I just want to see where Nick goes with this series. I believe this is the last series that they're going to do on the on the Dino theme, because we've done Mighty Morphin. They've done Mighty Morphin. They've done Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, and now they're doing Dino Fury. So after that, I think the Dino stuff will be over and done with. Now, before I end this video, I'm not sure if Nick's going to renew their deal with Power. I don't know what they're going to do. I think this is the last year Nick's going to be dealing with Power Rangers at all, with the franchise. I think if that does happen, possibly, maybe, they could end up putting Power Rangers back on Disney, because Disney did give us some great series back in the day, that being from 2002 to 2009. So yeah, but I don't know, like I said, ever since Disney messed up Star Wars back in the day, I don't trust them now. I really don't. But if this was like maybe 2014, 2015, I would definitely trust him, but not now. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos. Let me know in the comment section, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? I thought this was a very good pilot episode. If I had to give it a 1 out of a 10, I'd give it a good 9.5. Because this was like just so great of an episode. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Peace. What's up, guys? Hey, let's talk about it, shall we? Power Rangers Dino Fury Episode 2, Sporix Unleashed. This is a very good episode. I liked it just like last week. I feel like this is a very good series so far. I'm loving the progression that we're seeing so far. It seems like Nick and Hasbro are trying, which is great. Much like they did last year with Beast Morphers, which is very good. But this episode primarily focuses on Ollie. So Ollie is focused on wanting to do something else. He wants to be a loner. He wants to do things on his own. But he realizes that in order to be a ranger, one must work together. One must understand the importance of teamwork. This is Ranger 101. This is Ranger History 101. It's very, very simple. It's not good being the Lone Ranger. So basically, we kicked off this episode. The Rangers are trying to morph. They struggle with it, I think, 3 or 4 times. They get it right on the fourth time. I mean, no, on the third time. My bad. And then we go to the lair, the Ranger base, and Solon is basically telling the Rangers about the T-Rex champion Megazord. Zord. And she reveals to the Rangers that she found Void Knight's energy scanner. And so Ollie hatches an idea. He attempts to tell the Rangers that his mom has a drone, which she does, that maybe he can combine the drone and the scanner. And everybody was like, no, that's a bad idea. Zeto's like, look, human DNA human technology and alien DNA may not work together, and Ollie insists on doing it anyway. He wants to do it, so he later on in the episode he does do that. So the Rangers are back in the city. They teleport back there, and they're trying to get the word out that the Sporix have been unleashed. They want the entire city to know. So they use, is it Buzz Blast? I think, yeah, Buzz Blast or whatever it's called. Amelia's place to work. Buzz Blast. And, so she's trying to talk to her boss, and her boss is not listening. Her boss shows us a android who's able to sign papers really fast, as well as pick them up really fast as well. That was pretty cool. So it's like a clone of her, basically. I mean, a robot version of her boss, which is pretty cool. Then Void Knight, he's back on Earth. He's with, I can't remember the monster's name. They go searching for his scanner. They're not able to find it at first. And then the Rangers like, okay, let's warn some more people about, what's to come from the Sporix. And Ollie breaks away from the team. He goes to his mom, basically lies to her, says that, a friend gave him the scanner, and he wants her to test it out. So they go to Dino Hens, they test it out. And then he's caught by Void Knight, and he goes to the Ranger base, tells the Rangers what happened. They told him not to do it anyway, and he said he was sorry. So the Rangers, they're able to rescue Ollie's mom. She puts up one heck of a fight with the monster Mucus, and the other monster. So that was pretty cool. Then we have the fight scene with the monster. Can't remember the name. They fight with the Rangers. That was pretty cool. Then we're at the end of the episode just about. So Zato morphs, and he gets inside the T-Rex champion Megazord. He destroys the Sporix. Can't remember the name. It's not destroyed, so he tells them that when Sporix are destroyed, they get even stronger. So you can't really destroy them, which is kind of cool. It's just a really cool concept, I think. They try to take it back to the Ranger base. It's stopped by Void Knight. He grabs it and takes it to their lair. They're back at the base. Ollie apologizes to both Amelia and Zato, as well as Solon. They all forgive him, and he said he won't do it again. He realizes it's important to work as a team. Then we're at the end of the episode, where we see Mucus and Void Knight. We see their lair. It's called Area 62, which is kind of a reference to Area 51, which is pretty cool. I do like that. And they put the Sporic in a machine, and he says it's all part of his plan. So I guess he's trying to get enough Sporics to unleash something, I would imagine, which is kind of cool. Another thing I like about this episode was it's only a team of 3, and so I'm fine with that aspect. I'm fine with the aspect of it being just 3 Rangers. I think down the line, I'm hoping maybe like by episode 6 or 7 or whatever, something like that. Later on in the series, we get all the Rangers together. Maybe like episode 6 or 7, like I said before, we can have at least 5 out of the Rangers. 5 or 6 of the Rangers at least. Because we had the Black Ranger, we had the Green Ranger. So I can't wait for that. So I think we're gonna have a few more episodes of Zayto, Amelia, and Ollie working as a team of 3, which is fine because it's a reference to like Kira, Ethan, and Connor from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. So that's pretty cool. It's interesting to see where they go with Void Knight. I'm not sold on the fact that he's going to be like a main villain. I feel like he's going to be destroyed later on in the series. I don't think that he's like the main villain, although it doesn't seem like that. One thing I like about Dino Fury is that there is no like Zordon. There is no like kind of adult figure or leader. Everyone's like their own leader. It seems that Solon serves as just more of like I'm trying to think, not a leader and not a commander, but more of like the voice of reason, kind of, I would say. More of like a voice of reason, to kind of just let the Rangers, figure things out on their own, but still be that voice. So that's kind of, it's kind of pretty cool. Almost like a supervisor in a way of sorts, almost like a supervisor where you're being supervised, but you're still able to get your work done. So stuff like that. That's what I kind of consider this series as, where Rangers are just being supervised every so often, but they'll figure things out along the way. So this is a very good episode, I think. So no, thank you guys for watching. Oh, I forgot to mention the one thing I didn't like in this episode, and that was the fight scene where Zayto used a stink bomb. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was kind of corny, but hey, it's Nickelodeon. It happens. It's gonna happen. I'd rather have that versus like a fart joke or whatever. But that really irked me when I saw that. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, why? But everything else besides that was actually pretty cool. It seems like there's going to be no comedic characters at all. Warren, I forgot the guy's name. The Warren, he seems to be kind of serious. But like I say, this is a very good episode. I really liked it, just like last week. I like where this series is going. I really do. I can't wait for next week's episode. I can't wait. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for my videos. See you guys later. Peace. Hey, what's up, guys? So, I just finished watching twice Power Rangers Dino Fury Episode 3, Lost Signal. I caught it live this morning at 8, and I caught it again at 11. And it was a really good episode. It really was. So, I'm not going to give you guys a play-by-play. I'm just going to basically kind of just highlight what was important in this episode. So, I think that would be a lot easier versus just, reviewing the entire episode would just really just give you guys more of a quick review, quick highlights, just stuff that's important. I think that's always easier and better to review things, especially if most of you or most of us have already watched it. So basically what happened was this episode primarily focuses on Zato. And so Zato is trying to reunite with his mother. The Rangers base, they receive a message from his home planet. The Rangers can't decipher it. Ollie and Amelia, they devise plans to help Zato find what he needs. So Amelia, she suggests a psychic, and everyone figures out that the psychic is a fraud. And then Ollie suggests that they go to the research lab, or the science lab, or the observatory, but they have no luck there at all, period. And then Zato is down, and then we meet a Sporix beast named Vipera. She freezes Zato in their first battle because the eyes on her chest cause things to freeze and stop. And so Zato, he works with Zolon to figure out a way to unfreeze everyone, because Ollie and Amelia, they were frozen, with a video that went viral, a video loop that went viral by Vipera and Mucus. It's on like an infinite loop. So Zato is able to figure out a way to stop it by using the sonic morpher or blaster. I can't remember which one it was. He uses that. He fights Vipera blindfolded. He's able to slash the computer, unfreeze everyone, and the Rangers fight Vipera again. She's giant, so they're able to get the Megazords. They're able to use the Megazord as a team. Now, one thing I didn't like was during the fight scene, Amelia was like really freaked out, and I didn't like that. She was like overly excited, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's cool, but when she mentioned how she wanted to take a selfie, I was just like, are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me right now? Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense. I feel like you shouldn't be that shocked or that overwhelmed by it, because Zato had to get both of them back on track, because they were just like really just freaked out by it. I mean, it's understandable, but come on. And so they defeat Vipera, and we see Void Knight. He attempts to get her energy, Vipera's, because now she's destroyed, but they never really get destroyed, because that's how Sport Beasts are. He attempts to grab her, but the Rangers beat him to the punch, and Void Knight says, "You'll pay. You won't be so lucky next time." And then basically towards the end of the episode, Zato sends out a message to his home planet, and that was that. So that was a pretty good episode, basically, and that's really just was. My bad. That was really what was just the most important highlights. Everything else didn't matter. There was your basic comedy involving the android, and Amelia's boss, Jade. So that was that. Um, Void Knight really wasn't featured here until towards the end, like I mentioned, which is kind of understandable. So it seems like Void Knight is this lone ranger type of villain where he has like no master or leader. It's just he's doing his own thing, and I do like that in this series. I like how it's no longer like the Power Rangers of old where you have like the main villain and everybody else is just like side villains and all that. So I kind of like the fact that, you know, everyone is on their own. And the Rangers themselves, they don't have a leader, because Zolan's not really a leader. Zolan, she serves more as I would say, more as like a supervisor, I would say, where she allows the Rangers to think for themselves, but she still, you know, helps them out from time to time. So it's almost, you know, kind of like that type of relationship, I would say. But other than that, you know, it was a really good episode. I think they're still going to continue to have it be a trio, just Ollie, Zato, and Amelia for a while. I don't know when we'll get the other Rangers involved in the series. Hopefully soon. Hopefully we only have a few more episodes as them being a trio. To me, it just makes sense. I'm trying to think also, will Void Knight, will he be the main villain, or is there another villain down the line that's higher than him, that has more power than him? So that's another thing that hopefully gets answered as the series progresses. I can't wait for episode 4, but I don't know if we're going to get it, because you all know that next week is the Kids' Choice Awards. So usually we don't get an episode until the following week. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we're able to get episode 4, because I don't want to basically wait 2 weeks to get episode 4. I would much rather get episode 4 next week and then episode 5 the following week. Because this year and this time around they put out Power Rangers kind of late. Because I was thinking that we were going to get Power Rangers in January. I really was thinking that we were going to get it probably like in the middle, towards the end of January. But we didn't. We got it in the middle of February, which is fine. But it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, please. Definitely subscribe for more videos. And comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. It was a very solid, good episode. All 3 of them have been phenomenal episodes. I love the morphing sequences. I love the fight scenes. I love the music. I love the character development. You know, this is really a good series so far with just 3 episodes in. I just can't believe it's just been that good. I mean, it's just like Beast Morphers. Beast Morphers was great as well. I just didn't review it though. But yeah. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.